Welcome guys to another video on the survival world. It's been a little while since I've done a video, but I've made some more progress on the world that I'm just gonna show off real quick. So first of all, this is what I've been doing today. I've basically been outlining where a bunch of custom farmland is gonna be, and I've already built a little bit right here using rose bushes and some hedges made of leaves. I'm probably gonna have to update the hedges soon because they don't look great, but it'll do for now. So yeah, I'm gonna get this hopefully finished by the next episode, and I'll probably have to do more over in this area because I think there's gonna be way too much just to fit over there. Because I want to space it out a little bit. And over here is the mine for sand, and it grew exponentially bigger because I've done a lot of collecting for this sand and for gravel so I can make more concrete. I'm going to be using that for a bunch of builds soon, so hopefully that'll all go well. Oh wow, it's a useless structure. Yes, a desert well is pretty useless. Like it doesn't do anything except give you water, I guess. You can go to literally any river in the entire world and find that. This is a dirt hut with a tree on it. No, not a hut. It's a very, very impressive mansion by Dio. He's played on the world a little bit. You might see him on the YouTube channel or in other videos if he's on while I'm recording. But yeah, he built this magnificent mansion. It's the best. It's better than anything I could ever build. Like he needs to teach me how to build this. This is the most epic thing I have ever seen. Like people should really implement these more into the world. It's like, come on, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So anyway, if we fly back past the farmland here, I haven't done anything else in terms of beautification, like with more grass and flowers and trees and stuff, and I think I'm pretty much done with the trees. But like I said a while ago, I plan to add more paths and lanterns around this forest because it gets pretty dark at night. So hopefully I'll have accomplished a little more of that in the next episode. And over here in town, we haven't done much, but we've edited the gate to make it look a little better. And I also have the makings of the first house right here. I used some of the concrete I made, some both concrete powder and regular concrete, along with a bunch of wood and various stone materials. I think the actual apartment out of stone materials looks the best. And I have a little interior right here. I'm going to put windows in, decorate it all. That'll come later. Hopefully this will be completely finished by the next episode too. I have a lot of stuff to do, and like who knows, this whole thing might be completely remodded because now that... what am I saying? This whole thing might be completely remade because now that I think about it, this roof kind of sucks. Like the shape is kind of weird, and there's way too much dark oak wood there. There's not enough stone. It doesn't look quite right. So I might just either remodel this or just take it down and then start doing something else that's easier, like maybe one of these towers, so then I can set the style. And also over here we have a Nether Portal. It's hidden behind everything else. I've done some terraforming right here, try to make it blend into the hillside a little more. I thought the terraforming was alright. Let's add some grass, some andesite, gravel in there. And I also use some netherrack and a few nether brick blocks and nether wart blocks to add atmosphere here. We also need to remove those torches. And the main thing of next episode, I think, that I might do live is build this cottage right here. I already have like a kind of sort of plan for it. And I don't know. We're definitely going to build that, and I might even follow a tutorial or something to build something else around the back here. Because, there's plenty of space. I might extend the farmland up here, but I've already kind of boarded it off right here. So I could maybe build like a mansion somewhere. I feel like a mansion's what's needed. I might just fly over here, like past the bridges to that little clearing, and just build it in that clearing. And speaking of this pathway over here, we have another Nether Portal. This one was originally built by Dio. I don't have any pictures of it, but I've rebuilt it, redecorated it, using a lot of prismarine materials and some wood materials to accent it off with. I think it looks better, but I still think could be a lot of improvement that I could do to it. So yeah, we have the trail over here. I need to work on these roads and on the bridges so they can actually like look like a road and look like a bridge, because a single layer of cobblestone blocks is not a bridge, and this cobblestone just dotting everywhere isn't a road. So anyway, if we follow everything through the woods, obviously we get to this clearing. I've probably shown it before, but anyway, I might do some mild terraforming here to make it flatter, and then I could build like a small sort of mansion thing in here. There's a tutorial on YouTube that I might follow to build a few things, but I could just change the block plate on that to make it more interesting. And we also have a bunch of savanna and plains out here, and this area is really flat, and this could actually work quite nicely for building if I can iron everything out, and also if I don't accidentally stumble upon my strip mine right there, as I was mining for my diamonds to get tools, and with those tools I got all my gravel and all my sand. It took quite a lot of tools, and it was quite a lot of gravel and sand, and even though I appreciate that he did it, it didn't help that Dio duplicated my shulker boxes full of sand and gravel, so I have a slightly uneven amount now, and I also had to make a bunch of trips to carry them to the storage room. And the storage room is now basically full. Like, there isn't any chests that are empty. So I had to go down to my other storage room. Come on. I had to go down to the other storage room right here and start adding stuff to that. And obviously, I made a lot of concrete. I made some green, I made a lot of gray and blue, and a little well, light blue. And there's all the excess sand and gravel right here. So yeah, I still definitely need to decorate this a little because the roof and the floor looks kind of weird. And I also have to do something for this. So this was the mushroom farm, but I'm probably going to relocate it to somewhere else on the map. I might even build it like inside a gigantic mushroom. I don't know. If I can figure that out, I could do that. But we need to do something in there. And the last room right here, I've converted into a place to store shulker boxes. I've detailed it with mostly wooden stuff, because that's what I have more of. And also included some purple blocks right here, just because, you know, the shulker boxes came from the end. So I have a bunch in every color, and they're all categorized up here. The whole thing stores 10 of each color, so I'm listing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 170, I think. I think that's how many circle boxes it stores. And obviously we have a couple of pink ones taken out. That's what we're using to carry our resources for the custom farmland, which we'll be building more of. But that's not even all the shulker boxes we have. Like, they're still piling up within the tower. Like, they're everywhere. You literally can't do anything about them. Probably gonna have to build another storage room. But then again, that's probably gonna have to be somewhere else, because I still need to work on the mine below all this. And hopefully that'll look a little better when I'm through with it. And that's mostly going to be used for resources, though, even though I might put a minecart there so you can travel around. And I don't think I need to renovate the houses or the tower or anything, but I definitely, like I said, I'm going to work on the town and the cottage. I need to take these torches down. And here's a gigantic diamond pile that I'm going to build something around eventually. I've already added some more diamonds, and it's going to get exponentially larger because Dio, as usual, was just playing around while I was AFK eating dinner, and he just decided, you know what, I'll just spawn a bunch of diamond blocks, and just, I don't know. Anyway, he left them all in a gigantic tower that literally reached like 100 blocks off the ground near the sand mine, and then he duplicated that, or maybe I duplicated that. Yeah, I duplicated that. But anyway, we're gonna add it to this. Maybe it'll get a lot bigger, maybe it won't. I don't know. Either way, that's a lot of diamonds. It's a lot of diamonds. It's not hollow either, so that makes for even more diamonds. Now, I don't really know how much more there is to show around right here. So there were a bunch of other things around here. Like there's this is where my shulker boxes were. And so there's some torches around here. There's like an obsidian pillar that Dio built that I mined away. And there's like a dirt pathway leading up here that I also mined away. But I left his glorious, glorious mansion. And maybe he can expand on that later. So the next episode will have it being even more glorious. Or maybe I can expand it for him. I don't know. Like it's his project, it's his building. I don't want to ruin that. Like it's already great, and I don't want to make it any worse. I think you could make it a lot better. Like just by expanding it, like making it an even bigger mansion, like a mega mansion. That'd be pretty epic. And down here, I can't fly down there. Ugh. So all down here, this area is fine. It's pretty much done. I might go around with some bone meal, grow some more grass. The pathways are done though, I think. But in right here, I should probably replenish the animals because the pigs are gone. The pigs are gone. Both the sheep are still here. Both the cows are still here, but only one of the chickens is here. So I have no idea how they despawned because they were all named, and I didn't wander too far away. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't really need them. They're just there. But I might replenish them. I don't know. It's probably going to take a little longer though because there's so many trees around here that the animals don't really spawn underneath here anymore. So I have to like leave the area in order to find them. And speaking of animals, I should probably like go out and find like a dog or a cat or a parrot or something that I can tame. Because like I don't really have use for them because it's unpeaceful, but it's like it's still pets. And even if it wasn't unpeaceful, maybe I could use some of this area over here to build like another smaller tower, which I could just like have a balcony on, shoot mobs off it. I don't know. So everything will probably eventually expand around over here because there's plenty of plains, plenty of desert, and there's also some nice landscape over here. And there's a lot of snow, and luckily everything over here is pretty much untainted by my activity because I mine gravel at Gravel Mountains, but that is like about 1,000 blocks away from here, so I don't think I'll be using this anytime soon. So yeah, it's pretty much it I think for what we plan to do. I haven't switched up the commentary yet, obviously, because I don't know, like I just won't be able to handle the switch. I'm not gonna be used to it, guys. Like I don't know how I would do that. I might not change at all. I might just keep it this way because, if I commentate like this long enough, this will essentially become a reflection of who I am in real life, maybe. And that could be better, that could be worse, but to a degree, if I become better at this commentary, how I speak will probably become better in real life. Who knows, it might even allow me to become less awkward. Always a plus. And aside from this whole survival world shenanigans expanding around everywhere, I might go back to the Nether and build like a base there in the future. Let's see where I come out. Let's see where I come out when I go Nether. I think I come out. Yep. This is a fortress I've been to. I think I would probably make my Nether hub somewhere else because obviously I'm playing on Bedrock, so there is no Nether update anywhere yet. But the biomes will not spawn in parts of the Nether that are already loaded. So even though I could find this by locating a bastion, which I assume will be a place you can locate, I could potentially find a new Nether hub and just see where it comes out in the overworld and build a little hub there and connect it to the main base. But I could still definitely put a hub right here once 1.16 comes out because then I'd have all the new blocks. And maybe I could even do some sort of base in the end. I don't know. But then again, my stronghold base is thousands of blocks away. I've forgotten the coordinates. It's kind of abandoned. So I don't think I'll do anything with that except use it as a place to come and go to the end. And I think the other thing I might do is go back to 0-0, like the original world spawn where I was, and maybe build like a hub there or something. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, we may do a mansion over here. I may like show off some progress within the next few episodes. This is a random plank right here. Deleting that. Bye. So I might do the mansion over here, but I kind of have a feeling that this isn't quite enough space that I think would be appropriate for a large mansion. Because if I started building a mansion, I would either use a tutorial I found, or I would start like getting a load of inspiration from Green's Hermitcraft mansion. Or maybe I just mix both. I don't know, but this seems a little small for a mansion. Maybe this would be like a large house. Okay, a large house. Something like that. And I also have interest in building like just a plain old castle somewhere that's not built into the landscape like the one with the walls is over there. And I also have some interest in building things in other styles. Like I might build something underwater because I have a conduit and all that. I could build a cybernistic thing, futuristic. And aside from that, I definitely want to build something really massive at some point, kind of like a mega base, once I have the materials for it. But I'll need to decide on a spot to build that. But that will probably come along later if this whole series thing is a success. At least as far as success can get for a channel that's losing subscribers. And so if that happens, they'll probably be farther away from here and much longer down the road. So yeah, like the immediate plans are work on this city, work on the diamond pile, building around it, build the cottage, finish beautification necessary, make paths and lanterns, finish custom farmland, build bridges, build roads, build Nether hub, build world spawn hub, and then I'll need to build whatever's over there. I have a lot of stuff to do, but well, I'll try to take care of it like one thing at a time, you know? So anyway, I'll see y'all later.